you've written a book. You've written two books. How have they helped your business, and how do you use them as marketing tools?
They've helped a lot because, as I said earlier, people kind of decide that once you've written a book, you're a bit of an expert.
Yeah.
So just being able to say, I've written a book, then it gives you a bit more street cred. It shows that you do actually know what you're talking about. It also shows that you've got the discipline to write a book because they can be quite hard work. Both books are really useful for promoting the business because I take them along to networking events. I take them when I'm giving talks at networking events, so I can sell them. But I also, particularly the second book, 1 in 10, I give that away a lot. So if I have a potential client who's interested in working with me, I'll send it to them because it helps them get to know me and how I work.
Yeah.
And quite often when I take on a new client, I'll send them a book. And if somebody's done something lovely for me, I'll send them a book. Would you like a copy of my book?
I would, yeah.
There you go. You can have that one.
Oh, brilliant.
You can take that away with you too.
Would you say to people that are thinking of writing a book, what would you say to them as advice, and what to sort of, what should they do to go about it?
Okay, the first thing that you need to do is work out a plan.
Yeah.
With both of these books, I worked out a plan and a structure. So 1 in 10, it's 10 years. Each year is divided into 4 sections, and each section is the key lesson that I learned from that year.
Yeah.
So I wrote all that down into a spreadsheet, because once you've got the structure, it's much easier to actually start writing. What I then did was give myself an hour every morning, and I'd go and sit at the kitchen table with a cup of tea, and I'd write there, because if I came into the office, I'd get distracted by the phone ringing or clients wanting me.
Yeah.
So find when is your good writing time and get some discipline. And you don't have to start at the beginning and work through. That's a mistake that too many people make. Pick the topic that you want to write about. So I'd look through my spreadsheet and go, oh, I want to write about that today. That's what inspires me, and just sit and write. And I would bash out 1,000 words in an hour. Doesn't matter what it sounds like, doesn't matter how it looks, just get it written, save it, put it away.
Yeah.
Do the next section the next day. And once you've done a whole load, then go back and start looking at it and editing and tweaking. Don't try to make each section perfect. I actually had to completely rewrite chapter 10.
Yeah.
Because when I first wrote it, I was doing something different in the business. I just bought another business. When I eventually got around to finishing the book, that business had failed, so I had to go back and rewrite it. To go, okay, so don't do that. Which is why I say don't try to make it perfect from the outset. Just get it out of your head and onto paper, and then get some help with it as well. I'm reading one book at the moment that's been self-published, and it's not been very well edited. And
when you see sort of like spelling mistakes and stuff like that, it can be
and just kind of layout issues, and there are little tweaks that I would make to it just to make it better. So get some help, even if it's just somebody else to proofread it. I'm rubbish at proofreading. I get somebody else to do all of mine. So find some help, definitely.